We must hold ourselves very, very strong and committed in doing the things that are right, in doing the things that should be done. One of the important things here we should know is that we cannot in any form, in any format, put ourselves in one cycle that is going to spoil things for us. And that's one very important thing that we must consider. So, as we are putting on the fight to restore the maximum force, we must again help ourselves to throw more light on every basic need. Biafrans must be considered as one great people, and we cannot continue to be scared of whatever that is bound to happen. And that's just the biggest part of the story. The biggest part of the story. So we must understand that anything we are asked to do that will warrant the struggle for freedom, we must put our hands together to make it happen. So let's be guided. One thing I must say is that the biggest message must be spread. The biggest message must be spread. And that's one basic knowledge that we must have together. So, the more we are trying to put things together, we are trying to make things work the way it should work. Let's don't miscalculate the place we are headed. That's one of the most important things here. Let's don't miscalculate where we are headed. We must put ourselves together and continue in that very path of righteousness, where everyone must understand that one of the biggest things that one must put first is the restoration of Biafra. So, as we are featured in this, let's continue to regulate and see the light that we share. And that's very important. Biafra must succeed. At all costs, Biafra must succeed. A workable room that will be situated by everybody, anybody, and whoever that wants to see the very victory. One of the biggest reasons I must say here is that a lot has happened, and because of a lot has happened, we must not in any way get into the fact of who we are. Things must happen accurately. Things must happen the way it should happen. And because we are a people that mesmerize the very effect we must put ourselves in that very scenario where everybody must see the spiritualness of what we possess. And that's where the beginning begins. We must communicate with every sense of what we pursue, of our daily pursuit, in the light and in the voice of what has been made. One of the biggest reasons is that no matter what the case may be, things must continue to happen the way it should happen. So, with the light of the way things are going, you must again say that there is no room for whatsoever the case may be. And that's where the real story begins. So, if we portray ourselves in that very way that we should, someone must see it that Biafra should not be taken for granted. And there's a reason why. There is every reason why Biafrans must not be taken for granted. So just like I said, there is every beginning and there is every end. We must communicate to the real owners and to the real reason why we are surviving and why we are doing everything possible to make the world know that Biafra is still surviving. So, if we do not do the needful now that there is time, then the hope will be removed from us.